Well, that was fun. Just need to adjust this real quick. There we go. Hopefully that won't make it too loud. Alrighty. Well, anyway, welcome back to the stream. It's been a couple days. It's good old Friday. About to be Christmas soon. It really is actually. Like, I'll be seeing you guys on Christmas. Won't that be fun? Yeah, I'm sure that's the Christmas gift you guys wanted, right? Was to have more of me. Yeah, no, like I'm sure the name of this set is interesting. My final wrong button. My final challenge. For the explanation of that.
Please select a landing.
That is going to be with. Where the heck is this even at? Oh, it's above me. Okay, well that's possibly a problem. But yes, my final challenge is to actually beat this game before the end of the year. Because I was talking with Vamp about this, and I was like, hey, do you think I could do this? And he was like, the way you're playing today? No. I mean, he was a little bit more nice about it than that, but being frank here, that's just it. He's basically, no, you're not going to do it. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see if I can.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Of course, I'm not helping my case right now by doing just this freaking mess. I could have just called him into a different location, but you know what? I'm committed. Just like to me committing to beating this game before the end of the year. Now, whether or not I do, like, obviously that's just up to how good I can be. Why am I running into every freaking corner? But I think it's possible. I think I can do it. I just need to activate my gamer senses. I think I'll do it. It's going to be rough, even with the end of the year stream of actually me getting all of the extra stuff. I was expecting this time, Quiet. But even with the end of the year stream planned for like multiple hours, it's still gonna be rough. Because I was told that while I am on mission like 34 or something right now, there's a total of 51 missions. So yeah, that is going to be tight schedule on that one. So I'm gonna need to work hard, assuming this ever actually loads. There we go. Jeez. But yeah, no, I think I can do it. I think I can just barely squeeze through. Wrong button.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Now, let's do some combat deployments first.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
We gotta like go and destroy this stuff. Go get some plants. Let's see what we got here.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Ooh, that's low. a lot lower than I'd like, but
Unit
let's go for it.
dispatched.
I believe in my men. Oh,
Please
wrong one.
select a mission.
I want to do this side thing real quick for the AI pod.
Please select a landing zone.
I mean, this one looks closer-ish. Go here.
To Afghanistan.
Alright, let's do this.
Deploying.
Oh, the music actually loaded in for a second there. I wonder if people have accidentally spent too much GMP, because I feel like I don't spend much at all. Oh man, I really should have taken that shower. Hopefully this isn't too... Actually, I'm going to lower it down by a few decibels. Put up to 0.75. Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty. Now for the big question. Can I actually get this AI pod? Oh, hello. Where the heck? Okay. Oh, there she was for a second.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
But yeah, no, I'm, after Metal Gear is officially done, I'm looking forward to the gimmick of next year. I don't know if it will really be a gimmick. It'll depend on how much I really like doing it.
Has been updated.
But it's not one franchise specific thing, thankfully. I've learned that maybe I should have a little bit more variety.
Analysis complete.
Not to say that, you know, playing all the Metal Gear games was not fun. It was absolutely a good time overall. It was not the same as the Dark Souls experience, that's for certain. I actually liked these games. But I would like more variety, which starting next year, the first few games is definitely going to be variety to an extent. Well, yeah, I mean, overall, like, especially all of their locations that you'll be in the games are all distinct, so. But yeah, like, I'm feeling part of it was like, man, it was just way too many of the same, and it's like, I would really like variety. And getting back to like having more unique games
Sandstorm approaching.
is going to be a lot more helpful. I feel like for me to like kind of experience new things, especially since one of the games I have planned, I think one of them is super obvious what I'm going to be streaming. Because I mean,
Analysis complete.
why wouldn't I? But one of the other ones that I have not streamed any of the games. Really? Why, Snake? Why do you just stand up when I tap it? You're supposed to go from prone to crouch, not prone to jump and see. Hello, it's me. But anyway, I have not streamed any of these games. I don't even think I've recorded anything outside of like clips or images of these games. But I will be streaming myself playing Persona 3 Reload when that comes out in February, and that is going to be a dedicated one. That is for certain. And I'm super excited to play that. But that one won't be the first game I play of the new year, because I do have one new game that I have not played at all that I'm going to be doing. That I'm super duper mega ultra chocolatey deluxe excited to do. Okay. I wonder if that will keep them distracted. I can find a way to sneak in here. Okay. I really hope there is a way to get in here. It's gonna be like on the roof or something, isn't it? Or is there like gonna be an underground way? How did I get in here before? I thought like the door was open. Probably. Okay, well, unless they moved where the AI pod is. That is technically a possibility. I mean, I'm trying to remember, did they... I don't think they moved it in the cutscene. Because that was where we were escaping, so... Could just steal all these guys' stuff. They don't seem to be here. Maybe that'll also get their attention so I can go and talk to somebody. Yeah, no, something tells me that there's not going to be anybody around here. And that's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm literally going to be spending the entire time just trying to figure out how to get into where the AI pod is. Yeah, literally nobody is here. Oh, there's someone.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Hopefully one of these guys has the information I need. Alright, do you know where the pod is?
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
You're not gonna tell me. None of you are gonna tell me what I'm looking for, are you? I'm not looking for trucks. I'm looking for the AI pod or a way to get in it.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Somebody has to know where the AI pod is. That or I'm supposed to, like, find something. Like a key card. I don't freaking know. Let's see if this guy knows. I mean, I think this guy was also a specialist, so this will be helpful.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
You were a specialist, yes. Okay, let's look at this map. Okay, I guess I can't take cover. Okay. Well, if I can't get in here, then
Said shortly.
my next assumption would be like directly in the middle. But I feel like that's just way too obvious. Whatever. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try going in directly through the middle. There's a guard somewhere down there, but I don't know where at. Oh, there's a dummy, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's a real guard down there somewhere. At least one, anyway.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Trying to scan the other guy, unless I did. Please, Snake, lie down. Thank you. Holy cow, I was holding A for hours. Okay. Well, now they know I'm here. Cool. Who? Where? Well, now they're behind me. This is why I really wish I had a tranq rifle for quiet. I am at the middle one, right? Yeah. Why the heck did I just, like, get that as, like, a thing right there? That was weird. I may not be able to bear children. Like, what? Hello? Okay, well that's locked. Oh, finally, here's a door that's open. Oh, but that definitely looks like the AI pod. I swear it was further this way last time. Am I nuts? Oh, it was not boss. I guess they must have moved her. Moved it. Hang on, I'll deal with you for a second, not boss. I want to go and steal these resources from your captors.
Must be made. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose.
Okay, bye! I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I wasn't really sure how else we were gonna get her out, so... Works out. So...
AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up. I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body. Boss, head for Yaha Ovu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and the thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Logan.
Alright, where am I going? Ah.
Marker placed.
I doubt this is going to be as easy as just get there and take the body. It'll probably be like, by the way, here's another boss fight because you just are that unlucky. Alright. Cool. It doesn't matter. I'm getting closer and closer to the exit. I'll get out of this. I'm surprised that this has a part 2. After getting the AI pod, you have to go and get the body.
Analysis complete.
No. Is there like a pattern that I just don't realize whenever that happens? Like, because I tap A to, you know, be able to jump down, and then I hold A, and then he stands up. Even though when I hold A, he's supposed to prone. Is there a reason that he just decides to stand up when I hold A, or am I losing my mind?
Analysis complete.
I just have some craving for pancakes. Specifically those little tiny ones that are like yay big, like they're really tiny, but they're really good when you get like a cool little dipping cup and whatnot. I don't know. I just got, maybe I get more of a craving for maple syrup and anything involving that, because now I'm like, I could go for like French toast or something.
Analysis
Oh no, that's an
complete.
actual person. He was just standing so still that I thought he was a dummy. Turns out I was the dummy. So, we all knew that one already.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
And I'm gonna steal their truck just for good measure. Because that's how Venom Sneak rolls. Yeah, exactly. Venom Snake, steal your truck, Jake. I feel like that's way too many names. Ah well. Now the fun part, getting to run through Afghanistan.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And getting completely lost because I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah. Probably should have actually drove the truck. Oh, right. I can listen to audio logs.
Code Talker. Haven't seen you eat a single thing since you got here. Let me guess. Photosynthesis? Oh? What makes you say that? Well, a long time ago, I knew someone with a similar ability. Well, you are correct. Most of my body is covered with parasites. I supply them with water, and in return, I receive sugars they produce when exposed to light. It isn't just my skin either. The parasites also act as my eyes. They have replaced many of my internal organs as well. It is thanks to them that I live on after over a century. How did you obtain them anyway? Through your research? I would like to say as much, but there is more to it than that. Let me take you back 20 years. I had hit a dead end with my parasite research. Then I was approached by a foundation. They said they had a sample of an unusual strain of parasite. Which foundation? Apparently, they had links to ARPA. But that is all I learned. I was somewhat ignorant of the ways of the world. Just being able to study it was enough for me. Yeah, I've heard that before. Go on. Half in doubt, I visited them to discover the body of an old man. Well, to be precise, his partial remains. A collection of parts, you could say. The man had died in an explosion. An old man, you say? His flesh had not decomposed. In fact, the tissue's cells were still metabolizing. The parasite had infected, or should I say assimilated with, the tissues, and was keeping them alive. I became obsessed with studying the body parts, foregoing food and even sleep. Every day was filled with new discoveries. The parasite's biology, internal anatomy, life cycle. But there was only so much I could learn through observation. And so I made a decision. To truly know the parasites, I had to live with them. So, you implanted them inside you from the dead man's flesh? Correct. It was quite a gamble, whether or not they would adapt to me. But fortunately, it appears I was compatible with them. Or perhaps, through my many years of research, my immune system learned to tolerate them. Were they that body's only parasite? Yes. However, there was a separate specimen that supplied its host with adrenaline in response to pain, and yet another that could control insects at will through secreting heterogeneous pheromones. I wanted exposure to them, to take them into me, but my wishes were denied. Their records, though, provided clues that helped advance my research. Would you care to join me? A life spent never worrying about food is a most wonderful one. I think I'll pass. But thanks. This has been helpful.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of things finally getting answered right there, just from that one thing alone.
The one that covers the parasite. parasite that lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children who live in my skin. I modified the parasites I isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments in its cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal. Isolating the one that covers and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls, but they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance. The one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in its eagerness to absorb the water. Pitijolone. Make the weather your ally.
That's actually very insightful. I don't know how helpful it will be because I can't, control the weather, but that's a very interesting fact to know. I would start another one, but we're basically right there, it looks like.
You have arrived at your destination.
Actually, is that a path? That looks like a path. Let's take that. Let's see what's up here. This could be helpful. This is literally all this set is going to be, is just doing these side ops, and I don't think I can get up here. No. If I had a grappling hook, maybe. If only I had a rope. Okay, well, that was terrifying to listen to.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
What happened to Quiet? Where is she? I guess Quiet is just kind of off doing her own thing.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Of course.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There's no way he's gonna be like in a really obvious spot, right? Like where the prisoner that was here last time was. It's gonna be like dead center or something. Just like I'll be if I try to go for him.
Analysis complete.
Okay, we got a dummy.
Analysis complete.
Another dummy.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
This is technically a different side op, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Didn't want to get rid of that. I'm trying to think. Would he still be in this location that the other guy was? I mean, thankfully I've got time to think.
Analysis complete.
Come on, get over here.
Talk. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Нет, не делай этого!
Trying to think, is there a way to... I guess this could be elevated right here. Let's try to see if we can see from the top. Gotta be careful though, you never know when there's like an extra guard just chilling up here or something. Try to get these last few guards because I know there's still some. Let me actually lie down. Make it a little bit harder for them to spot me. Recovery in progress. Oh, that's that. Okay, I was like, what the heck does that mean? But I know what that means. Okay, so there's probably a lot of people inside.
Analysis complete.
Holy freaking cow, dude. I'm not seeing anybody else. Cool. Well, I was right. He is basically dead center. How the heck am I going to do this? What do you mean,
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
How do you not see me?
Что? Что происходит? Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Подожди, не стреляй.
You know, this wasn't exactly my plan, but it seems to somewhat be working out. I cannot wait for this to completely backfire on me, though.
Не стреляй.
Weather will clear shortly.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Actually, how much? What does this guy know? Oh. Well, you mean he's a specialist, maybe?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Я не хочу умирать!
Should have extracted him. I really should have just extracted him. How did that guy not see me? How did they not find the guys? What? They're gonna find the one guy I actually don't want them to find, of course. Alright, well, I got in here. Alright. Cool. None of this makes any freaking sense for me. Oh. The dummy in the background is great. Oh, it's what's his face? The villain of Metal Gear Solid 3. Is that who that is? Didn't get a really good chance to look at his face. Volgin? Is that his name? I was not expecting Volgin to show up. Mostly because I wanted to keep him out of my memory.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I barely recognize you, Colonel. Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Oh wow. I guess I really did have to do all of those to get the new missions. Yeah, I was not expecting Volgin. But again, like I said, I was kind of just hoping I'd never have to think about him again. And thanks, MGS5, you made me think of him again. How the heck do I get out of here? Where even am I? Oh, here's a ladder. I'm blind. Alright, well, thankfully that's dealt with. Oh wow, the quarantine platform is like way off on its own.
Please select a landing zone.
Roger.
You know, with how many people I had over here, I do not feel like this is enough space. This does not feel like enough space for the amount of people I had over here. Also, seriously, what the heck happened to Quiet? She just never showed up again. Oh well. Stretch. Oh, apparently the stretch made me aim. Okay, so we've done about an hour. Again, most of that was a lot more than I expected. That I was not expecting a follow-up side quest to start up, or side op, excuse me. I might make this stream a little bit longer today because I do feel like going longer. Also, again, got a total of 4 missions now instead of just the 1. I was not expecting like 3 missions to come from those side ops, which does make me think that that's how you're gonna unlock further missions now. It's through like story side ops, which is confusing, but whatever.
Please select a mission.
Okay, so this is the one with the missile launcher I'm gonna need to bring.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Wait, can I back out of this? Yeah, cancel mission. Development.
Please specify a project.
Which does more damage? They both do the same amount. This one has grouping and auto aim. Sure, let's go for it. It says 18 minutes. Alright, I think that's fine. I'll just do the next mission, which is conveniently enough actually a story progression mission. Cargo plus cargo 2? What does that mean? Alright, let's look at development. What would plus...
Please
Oh, I don't think it'd be in that. What the heck? Okay, I gotta look this one up. I'm so confused by that.
Approaching.
Oh, is that for the Fulton? Let's see. I think I've fully upgraded the Fulton.
Please specify a project.
Let's see, 4, not the Fulton. What would it be under? Okay, yeah, I've got that. I don't have children though. Ain't that the truth? Okay, so yeah, I'm good.
Please select a mission.
We'll be able to do this.
Boss, research materials have been stolen from Code Talker's mansion. The materials were packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. You have to recover those containers. The pickup crew coming for those documents is none other than XOF. That's right. They're still active, even after Skullface's death. Now that he's no longer in charge, their original chain of command has been restored. Meaning if XOF gets those documents, Code Talker's research ends up in Cypher's hands. According to Code Talker, the research papers stored in that mansion account for over 50 years of study. The problem is the vocal cord parasites. If the papers documenting that research fall into Cypher's hands, they'll take another long, hard look at them. The ethnic cleansers we thought were history will become a reality. America, Zero, will have a weapon far more powerful than any nuke. Even worse, if this knowledge were to leak, the world, humanity, can't be entrusted with this kind of power. Recover the containers before the enemy extraction choppers arrive.
I hate the fact that it says in the description, because I was reading that while he was talking, but it's like, oh, they're hidden in the jungle. I'm like, cool. I love fetch quests where the thing is hidden.
Mission
Like,
accepted.
I doubt it's going to be at all easy for me to find this, so wonderful. Alright, well, I'm not bringing the rocket launcher, I can tell you that much. Does it say my level of the buddy? It does. I'm level 4 with quiet? Jeez.
Deploying.
I am eventually going to need to start leveling up D-Horse someday. Episode 35, Cursed Legacy. Whew.
Boss, Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
I already have that, what are you talking about?
Be careful down there, boss.
I may not upgrade a lot of things, but when I do, it's apparently really convenient. I'm definitely gonna need to give Snake a shower here soon. Also, what is this? Is this a blueprint? It is. Let's go and see if we can grab that.
Detected. The map has been updated.
I keep hearing flies, which makes me think, yeah, I definitely need to give him a shower.
Extraction.
Probably should have done that when I was at Mother Base. I'll do that after this mission. Okay, never mind, I'm not going there. Never mind, that blueprint can just stay there. They can keep it. Also, I should have picked the other drop zone. I didn't even hit A on that. He just chose to crouch. I'm assuming because either the bush or this is supposed to be, you know, super sneaky stealth time
Destination.
to get through here.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the target. Watch yourself.
Is that a dummy? It is. Good to know.
Analysis.
They must know where the containers are.
Complete.
If you can just squeeze it out of them.
Analysis.
Oh yeah, you want to come all the way over here, dude? That'd be great. Yeah, come on. Come on over here. He stepped on a claymore. He stepped on his own freaking claymore. Oh. I cannot believe that. This dude was gonna be the one to make it so easy for me. Yeah, come on, dude, come over here. I can't wait to be blamed for this guy's death.
Hey, fella, what's going on?
Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive. I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look.
Updated.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis.
I cannot believe what happened. Literally just, there's a guy over there, I'm gonna go check it out. Oh boy, I hope one of our own mines doesn't blow me up along the way. Speaking of which direction is that facing? Okay, it's facing that way. See, was that so hard, dude?
Approaching.
I say as he's already dead, he can't do anything about it anyway. And I also say as I'm going to probably run into a mine at some point as well, and you know, bada bing bada boom, I'm just the jokester. Get down, Snake, get down! Why were you not getting down? I was holding A for what felt like an eternity.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Word, of course.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
And that's the only way across, I'm assuming. Cool. Because something tells me I can't take the waterfall ride. Yeah, no, definitely can't take that. Where the heck is Quiet? Alright, I'm gonna need to do a distraction.
Please select a drop point.
Or... well, turns out he actually has some good peripheral vision. Or not as good as I thought. Yeah, why don't you both go check it out? Yeah. Yeah, you both go check it out. That's what you like to see. You like to see the buddy system. Okay, well, I mean, maybe don't notice me then. Hmm. Okay. I'll take it. Now, where's their third buddy at? Where'd he go? Oh, he's like all the way down there. Okay, please, Snake.
Analysis complete.
Hopefully when Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out, they'll actually figure out you can crawl off of ledges. One day.
Analysis complete.
I could try to see if I can find a way to get to that path. Because this bad guy's not moving.
Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time. Feel the roots. The branches become one with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. You must be too.
I feel like that's a little unfair because I'm not playing with a PlayStation 5 controller. Or, actually, this came out like PlayStation 4. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation controller. That's kind of the gist of it. I've got Xbox. So, guess it doesn't pay to be a loser. I have to just use my senses of sight and sound. Can't have touch available. Touch is a PlayStation exclusive one. It's part of the pre-order.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Cool. You'd love to see it.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Alright, that's all the guards here. On the bright side, though, that rocket launcher was definitely going to be built by the end of this. Just remember the rules of engagement. Alright, I'm leaving. I don't care about your rules. Of course, he's standing right there. If I could just get around him. I'm gonna wait for this guy to move and see where he goes off to, and then I'll be able to hopefully sneak around. I'll also say it's going to be nice not needing to focus on stealth next year.
Sun will set shortly.
I thought he was going to turn around and I was going to be...
Development complete.
Alright, I see that mine. I just can't tell what direction it's facing. Why do you do this to me, Snake? But what the heck kind of placement is that? That's a godly placement. Okay, I was really hoping you weren't going to come closer. Where the heck is Quiet? Like, does she just not have a good vantage point? Is that what the problem is here? Oh, I could have used the mines as a distraction. That's true. I really wish that there could be a timer. Oh, it's also the question, will they shoot it? Because these guys have shot, well, I don't know if it's these guys in particular, but I've had enemies to shoot Fulton balloons before. I hate you. Like, that timing could not have been more perfect.
The map has been updated. Weather will clear shortly.
No, switch to the... No, okay. Yeah. Why did he move at that exact time? Just why? Why did he have to move at that exact time?
Your targets are two containers. Locate and extract them both.
The fact that it's bringing me all the way back here. Is there a path? There's not a path. There's no way there's a path. Nope. We're restarting this. How do I leave the mission? Alright, restart from the beginning. How much of the beginning is this?
Boss,
Because of that placement, it is absolutely impossible to get this done. And not, well, not impossible, I'm just an idiot.
Please select a mission.
Alright, I'm doing this first. I know I have the rocket launcher now, but I'm doing this first.
Deploying.
I cannot believe how stupid I can be at times. Well, even then, I don't really feel like the fact that he turned the exact moment I was getting ready to move, I don't feel like that was fully my fault. It was my fault for not setting up a distraction of some sort. That one's on me.
boss, Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in. Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the targets.
Detected.
Watch yourself.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, I really wish the Fulton device had like a timer. Kind of, or, you know, an activation thing like the C4.
Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time.
Please, feel the roots, the branches. Become one with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. You must be too.
Was het weer handig wenn ich die afklippe. Praten met de Dwellum gun.
Guards, they must know where the containers are.
Hier
You can just squeeze it out of them.
The map has been updated.
iets wees wat ontwikkel is vir antipersoneel gebruik. Ek vat die net tyd hoor. Bullet. Wel is okay vir ons. Maar as een wag in die slaap gemaak word,
Let's hope the mine's not there this time.
die baas het iets in gedagte as teenvoer. Ek beweeg. Probeer wakker bly. Ja. Solank niemand my dwelm nie.
You have arrived at your destination.
Target extraction confirmed. That leaves one target to go. Take care of the next one. Boss, our early warning radar just picked up the enemy choppers. We'll keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target.
You can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
It probably won't be ever.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence.
You know, it's really funny. You can just tell Quiet to go and Fulton things yourself. Like, be like, hey, I'm gonna go Fulton this, you go Fulton that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Ooh, actually, like pushed over for some reason.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Boss, you don't have much time. Move it.
Clouds approaching.
Don't you dare just stand there for the next 30 minutes.
Let come on! Hey, slaaptyd is verby.
Chip, dis Delta 3. Ons het reeds die gebied bespied. Ons kon niemand vind nie. Oor. Dis CP, begryp. Bly op jou roede. Uit.
Yeah, nothing to see here, don't worry.
Check it out.
The enemy recovery choppers will be there any minute. Get those targets now.
Updated.
Dang it, I was not expecting. Alright. That's not what I wanted.
Alright. Target extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome. Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land.
I can't wait to run into a mine. That's gonna be fantastic. Just dolphin diving everywhere. I haven't even played Call of Duty before. Well, I mean, I've played Call of Duty before, but I don't like it, so I don't want to keep playing it.
The enemies notice the targets are gone. They'll be looking for you.
Support.
Hurry up and exfiltrate the hot zone.
Yeah, no.
Delta 3. So fast,
Coming from the south side is way better than the north. Okay, how's it going? Oh, I think I see him.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Yeah, no, absolutely south side. Way easier.
Warning.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss.
Oh hey, Quiet's level 5 now, cool. Yeah, no, absolutely. There's probably, like, if you were playing with a PlayStation controller, it probably would have done something really cool, like, the exact, like, location of where they were is, like, vibrating.
We got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now.
I wonder if I'll ever get a Sly Hound.
Side ops list.
About that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside? A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time. Very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago. We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
I mean, I'll eventually listen to it, I'm sure.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.
Alright, now that I have was there any new? I mean, it didn't say anything, just said listen to the tape.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Alright, here we go again. Quite literally, because we've done this mission before. It's just been so long, I don't remember what we do. But thankfully, this is just like, you know, go in there and destroy the thing. Even though this is apparently on extreme.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas.
Oh, it's this mission. Oh, this is fine.
Isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time.
Oh, this is fine.
Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to get this one, but if I just need to destroy one, that's fine. Like, this is not going to be a problem at all. I'll get this mission done in like 2 minutes. Well, technically... Well, yeah, technically it would be 2 minutes once I actually get the first one done. But I need to catch up to one first.
Presence detected. The map has been updated.
Which I definitely don't think it's going to be this one. Which is a real shame because it was pretty close to the spawn. But again, there are multiple of them, so I don't have to worry.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, well.
I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
They're now on the move? What are you talking about? Also, since I'm doing this... Wait, what did that say? Oh, I thought it was like saying something about listening to these now.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them? Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. I must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code. Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare. Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they're spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into life.
Okay, geez, how many rocks is this gonna take?
War. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I hope it can be destroyed in 2, because I'm running out here.
Code talker, huh? No. I do not.
Target eliminated.
Okay, phew.
Great. Now on to the next.
Talker was because I
Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
I am the same as those young warriors. cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker,
Please
is a
select
lesson
the
carved into my being. You said Skull.
I don't even need to really do anything, but you know what? Might as well, right?
Cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason. And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact. How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist? That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century. To my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teaching made us eat a bar.
The target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
To erase our words was like erasing our people.
Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Well, now you do this to me.
Continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language.
Okay, I can't reload while prone.
Minority languages
Good to know.
are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction. Enter the vocal cord parasites. Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages. In order that they, that their people...
Target elimination confirmed. Got any more in you?
It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Skullface. He noticed. Yes, I wanted to retaliate against the English language, though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages. All but English. However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain. I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
Chances are it's probably going to like just despawn once it gets past this, or not despawn, but it'll just end up in here instead of going down one of the other paths. Because that's kind of like the whole point, isn't it? Let's just see where he goes.
I have no doubt Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient
Oh, this is a problem.
became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites.
I might not be though. I can wait for this guy to pass.
Two purposes for the ethnic cleansing parasites. The first, as their name suggests, is ethnic cleansing. This conflict between East and West that envelops the world will not last much longer. Once the Cold War ends and the weight of America and the Soviet Union is lifted away, the ethnic conflicts they kept suppressed will all rise to the surface. It is not difficult to imagine that the radical sides will begin cleansing their adversaries. What if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the language of the aggressors were to be unleashed? The aggressors would be washed off the earth. At the very least, the idea that
They took a different path. I was not expecting that.
eradicate visualization of the world. To cipher the organization, this is probably their main use. Man thinks in words, or rather, words are man's very means of thinking. If you erase a word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world. Nishone means beautiful in Navajo, but the image that comes to mind when we say Nishone differs from the Blackaana's beautiful. An azure sky, a rolling landscape, lush greenery. The meaning we place in Nishone has its roots in Diné culture. If we lose the word Nishone,
Enemy presence
the
detected.
images of our
The map
beautiful
has been
homeland
updated.
would be washed away into oblivion along with it. Just as Orwell indicated years ago, Cypher, being based in America, is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on this planet come to
You guys have fun. Bye!
think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
The ethnic cleansing parasites would be a great aid in accomplishing this goal. There is no need to destroy every language besides English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic.
I guess we just. Although
People know they risk their lives.
the beep beep is gonna be annoying. We can just listen to cassette tapes.
That is English. Cypher need not even focus attention.
The target has left the mission area. There's no way to eliminate it now. Head for the remaining targets.
Eaten away by English. Business, education.
Boss, need a little extra firepower? We've spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently, its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share?
Why is this one like
Boss.
red?
Their grasp of the Navajo language. It is
This one's white. That's weird. I don't know why that's the case.
languages of the world are facing extinction. This very moment, cultural concepts and forms of expression are disappearing forever. The spread of electronic networks gives greater meaning to Englishization. Networks have no national borders, but basing them on a single language, they can penetrate deeper into and between people. That basic point of unity provides the ideal environment for someone who aims to control people's wills. But how does this differ from building the Tower of Babel?
The target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
Irony.
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
In the first place, ancient man had no language, unable to produce complex sounds due to the structure of the throat. He could communicate only through simple vocalizations and gestures. Then the vocal cord parasites infected his larynx. Man's transition to walking upright did not gift him solely with intelligence, but also with his voice. At the time, the vocal cord parasites never harmed man. They merely took a small measure of nourishment. In fact, you could call it a symbiotic relationship. Some animal species use particular vocalization patterns to attract a female and reproduce. Songbirds, certainly
Only 2 minutes remaining.
also the vocal cord parasites. The difference is that the parasites themselves did not produce sounds. Rather, they had their hosts, man.
Could you please?
Once secure on the human host vocal cords, a male vocal cord parasite caused the host to produce a certain sound pattern, something like a warble of a bird. Meanwhile, females parasitizing other host pharynxes need only The female traveled through his host's saliva to the other host's vocal cords, where the male was waiting and the pair copulated. We can only imagine how the female manipulated his host.
1 minute remaining. What's wrong with you? Move!
What are you freaking out about?
Way to the limbic system via the olfactory cilia in the nasal cavity. Volatile compounds released by the female would stimulate the limbic
I
system,
completed the mission. Jeez, dude.
making the host feel amorous. This kind of sexual selection naturally led to competition between the male parasites. Males that had their hosts produce sounds perceived by females as more attractive succeeded in copulating and producing offspring. Evolutionary traits caused by sexual selection are curious. The peacock's feathers, the mannequin's dance, the firefly's luminescence pattern, even with courtship behaviors that are not advantageous to survival.
Boss, time's up. The guerrillas' offensive was a success. The day is theirs, and our mission is complete. Time to fall back. Leave the hot zone as soon as you can.
Courtship vocalization rhythms and intonations became more sophisticated, and in order for man to produce such sounds, they had to alter his vocal organs by lowering the position of the larynx and developing regulation.
Roger.
They enabled more complex pronunciations, but that was not all. The vocal cord parasites activated a transcription factor that would later control man's language ability. A protein that, due to its appearance, is called four-kid box protein P2, or FOXP2. Activating this transcription factor led to the development of brain function capable of creating sophisticated frequency changes. This was the pinnacle of the vocal cord parasite's prosperity. However, this sophisticated pronunciation control was too useful for man to ignore. Once human sexual activity ceased to be only seasonal, and having lost pigment-based sexual characteristics, distinctive vocalizations became the most effective means for humans to attract mates as well. Combined with logic pathways hardwired into the brain, or universal grammar, it was not long before advanced communication was possible. This was the birth of language. Luckily for man, it was around this time that a particular retrovirus was circulating. While not lethal, it infected not only man, but the vocal cord parasites as well. It is presumed that this virus removed part of the parasite's DNA and reverse transcribed it into man's reproductive cells. It was a factor. Among the genes it transcribed were the ones responsible for the...
Alright, well, I missed out on about a minute of that. That's fine. It was a lot of exposition basically telling me about evolution. Which is still cool. I like how even like the talking and stuff was still really quiet.
It all worked out in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I only needed to do the one. I don't know what he was freaking out about. Plus, I got the prisoner. I wasn't actually expecting to skip that.
Code Talker examined everyone here, and one of us is infected. It's quiet. It was our cutting-edge MRI that finally revealed it. But we don't know what language strain it is. Get back to base. Time for her to talk. You know the room number. 101.
Okay, then. I mean, I'm assuming it's English. That's kind of like the whole... I'm basing off of that fact. Or maybe she's got everything, I don't know. But I'm assuming English is at least one of them. But whatever language she can speak, I'm assuming she can't speak.
Still living up to her name.
How about you drop the act? Who infected you with a parasite?
We can't let her talk. Put it back.
All I want's a name. That won't trigger anything. Tell me. Tell me! Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli. This was found adhered to your lungs, intact. A petal. White Star of Bethlehem. The hospital. Skullface sent you to Cyprus to kill Snake. You were burned inside and out. That should have been the end of it. But, all things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for that, right?
I was the only one capable of applying them to parasite therapy. Until he stole them from me.
Why are you here? Did Skullface send you? Or did you have your own score to settle with the boss? Refreshing? Salt water.
No! She'll die.
His life isn't yours to take. Enough.
That's enough. If she wanted to kill the boss, he'd already be dead. Same goes for us. She's had plenty of chances. She can talk. She's not here to kill anyone. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter why she's here. She works for you now. She's in love with the legend.
What makes you so sure?
I was the same way once.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy? For you? Go on all day.
Boss,
Let her go. She won't speak, so she can't spread the infection.
مش ناقد انتي. إيديكي بلاك آنات إيه.
Oh. Ako kode jistes ni.
ده بالذات.
Belagana gesnita. Katobe yasteta. えとった同等にした同等にした
Well, I was correct. It was English. I think that one was kind of obvious, though. With Skullface being all like, "Oh, it's pretty close to a snake, Mr. Big Boss."
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid. Boss, some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped. We don't know why they ran off, but it may have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel teams are looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in. You need to locate and secure those kids. I'll try to find out what happened.
Jeez. You kids are gonna be the death of me.
Please select a mission.
I mean, we've got another major mission, too. I say, let's try to get these 2 kids, and then I'll call it there. Maybe. I don't know. It'll depend on how long this takes. This could be really short for all I know.
Please select a landing zone.
Roger.
Alright, Quiet, you ready to continue up with our adventures of going to kill people? After you were literally tortured by my men? You know, because that's not... not concerning at all. I don't know. Seems pretty prone to not speaking English. Yeah, how much have I done today? I can't access that. Never mind. I did at least 2 main missions though, so getting somewhere. I want to try to see if I can do maybe 1 more main mission after I get these kids, but we'll see. There's no way it's going to be easy. I can tell you that much. There's no way getting these kids is going to be easy, especially since they're all separated.
Mission list
Boss,
updated.
I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers.
Please select a
The
mission.
details are on your iDroid. Boss, some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped.
I like how you're just repeating this now. You just told me all this.
May have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel teams are looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in.
I think this is the mission I did actually stealth it.
I'll try to find out what happened.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Central Africa.
Well, this is going to be great.
Deploying.
I wonder, did I pick that side or the game pick it? And it was just convenience. Or coincidence, not convenience.
Map has been updated.
Cool. They got a helicopter as well. Also love the fact that these 2 kids literally could not be almost anywhere further apart in this map.
The vocal cord parasites goes back approximately.
Wow, that is some good balance right there. Just doing it by your toes.
At that time, they were not even parasites, but predatory autotrophs. They are believed to have been the common ancestor to the Pentastomida and the Cyclops genus of copepods. However, Earth's environment underwent a violent change at the end of the Permian period. The cause is unclear, but evidence suggests that over 90% of the Earth's organisms at that time died out. The most pronounced threat to the proto-parasites was the severe reduction in oxygen concentration. The result was cladogenesis.
Boss, you need to find those kids who escaped. Fighting's still the only way of life they know. If we don't bring them back, they'll just end up getting killed.
Lower their oxygen
Boss, if we develop a child-sized Fulton recovery device, you'll be able to extract those kids. Send the development order from your iDrone.
Oh, that's true. I should have done that beforehand. That's on me.
Entering the Triassic period, the reptiles evolved into dinosaurs, and the proto-parasites shared in their success. Dinosaurs developed
Support is so freaking low, though.
to adapt to the low oxygen environment. These in particular helped the proto-parasites thrive. But another trial awaited them. The end of the Triassic period saw another drastic change in the Earth's environment. For most parasites, the male and female take the same host. Many are, in fact, hermaphrodites. Originally, the vocal cord parasites were as well. But for any strain to ride out a severe environmental change, it must secure a steady pool of genetic diversity. Another split. Now the newest strain procreated with mates found in other hosts. And in order to increase its encounters with those mates, the new strain utilized the voice of its host. They came to inhabit the host's vocal cords. This truly was the birth of the vocal cord parasite. The parasites developed the host's pharynx to form resonating chambers and used them to produce sophisticated mating calls. The relatively upright posture of the dinosaur.
Oh wait, what's the other one I need? I should probably make sure I don't do that
L-shaped pharynx
to everything.
was more suited to the development of resonating chambers. These developments ushered in a time of great.
Oh, yep, R&D. Okay, so R&D needs to stay back. Actually, let's just do the auto and see what that does first.
A major hurdle to overcome. The meteorite impact at the end of the Cretaceous period, which spelled the end of the dinosaurs. With their hosts extinct, the vocal cord parasites had no option but to find a new habitat. Birds, as genetic successors to the dinosaurs, with functioning air sac apparatus already in place. Birds were the perfect choice. But the parasites could not survive in birds that flew at high altitudes with thinner air. So they parasitized ground-dwelling birds and altered their respiratory system for the sake of reproduction. They gave the birds the means to produce sophisticated sounds. The syrinx responsible for chirping. This is the proof that points to activation of FOXP2 in songbirds as well as humans. The Cenozoic era began with a rise in oxygen concentration, which helped mammals to evolve and increase in size. The parasites then shifted to humans as a more effective host. Humans' bipedal upright walking amygdala throats could support larger resonating chambers. At first, vocal cord parasites entered humans using birds as their intermediate host. But eventually they changed to conducting their entire life cycle within human hosts. What happened next is as I have already described. People took the vocalizing prowess given them by the parasites and made it language. And once the parasites could no longer use use it as their mating call. They died out. Or in other words, the parasites overcame all
36 minutes, holy cow.
except humanity. Skullface shared his opinion on this matter. He said the Ethnic Cleansers Project was sure to succeed. After all, the parasites had a grudge against us humans. To think we awoke them after such a long slumber, just so they could sate their thirst for vengeance. It is terrible, unforgivable, and yet, it is what I have done.
Analysis complete.
I learned of the vocal cord parasite's existence in literature belonging to the Founding.
Yeah, if it wasn't 36 freaking minutes, I probably would keep going with this, but honestly, I'm thinking of just calling it there if this is gonna be the case. And by that, I mean, I'm going to let it go, but I'm gonna end the stream here. So, I know, a bit of a lackluster way to end it, but yeah, I'm calling it here, so. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back on Christmas, aka Monday, and we will be continuing this and hopefully actually getting some stuff done, because yeah, at this rate I really am not going to finish this, because holy cow, I'm like gotta do all these side things that are telling me are important. It's like, who knows if they're actually important. But yeah, that's about it for me. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Enjoy the weekend. Bye bye.